Hello there, this is Todd from the Scoundrel's Cantina, and welcome to another custom LEGO Star Wars minifigure review. In this video, we'll be reviewing Luke the Scoundrel's unofficial LEGO custom Moff Gideon and Incinerator Stormtrooper minifigures, which are based on the Mandalorian series, although the Incinerator Trooper is originally from the Star Wars The Force Unleashed game. So anyway, let's begin. The first minifigure up is Moff Gideon, the leader of his own Imperial remnant during the times after the Battle of Endor, aka Return of the Jedi. His face is quite accurate to the real thing regarding the mustache and the hairpiece, and he doesn't have a double-sided face because there was simply no need for it. Gideon wears some black painted battle armor at all times, and the torso prints are really detailed in that regard, even going so far as to get the small lights in the right colors. He also has very detailed leg prints from all sides, which is mostly unseen with official LEGO minifigures, although most of the time these black colored custom minifigures simply have a lot of random stuff on their legs in order to seem more detailed, and most of the time you can't tell them apart from others. With that said, it seems to be this way with Gideon at the feet area, although the belt and upper part of the legs really showed that it was designed for him specifically. Moff Gideon also has some very good looking shoulder armor prints as well as some wrist prints in both arms in order to fit the minifigure's over-detailed style. He also has a two-sided cape with one side being red and the other one black, which is also something official LEGO minifigures very rarely ever have. The prints on the backside of his torso are more of a shot in the dark here, since his backside was never seen because of the cape, although as you guys can see it's quite similar to the front side. Gideon here also comes with a custom darksaber piece which looks absolutely amazing. It's a single piece mold and it's very detailed at the handle part and definitely superior to the official LEGO Darksabers, which are just a lightsaber handle piece with a black stick on it. Honestly, Moff Gideon turned out much better than we expected him and is a fine addition to Luke's collection. Next minifigure up is our favorite out of the two, which is the Incinerator Stormtrooper, which is an expanded universe trooper type originally seen in the first Star Wars The Force Unleashed game. Since The Mandalorian has been borrowing a lot of stuff from the EU, they added this guy to the series in Season 1 Episode 8, which was really nice to see because it's not every day you get to see an obscure element from a beloved game in live action form. Now this minifigure originally came with a bigger backpack, more similar to the Incinerator Trooper from The Mandalorian, so Luke the Scoundrel changed it to be the version from the Force Unleashed game because we much more prefer that look. The differences are almost non-existent between the game and the TV version, except of course for the backpacks. In LEGO form, the original backpack looked exactly the same as the First Order Flame Trooper had, but we think that the mod looks much better. Anyway, as you can see, the prints are all over the place and extremely detailed from both the front and back sides, and just like Moff Gideon, he even has printed arms and printed legs on the sides, which is always a plus. The helmet seems to be a typical LEGO Stormtrooper helmet, although because of the visor prints and all the other details it feels different, but still good. The only downside would be that the back of the helmet seems a bit empty, although the amount of red on the front makes up with its good looks. The Incinerator Stormtrooper has a random generic face, which is honestly not that important because for all we care, it could have just been a completely black one because the armor is what matters here. The flamethrower is a small custom build by Luke, consisting of a middle-sized regular LEGO blaster with some pieces added to it, along with a fire piece, making the Incinerator Stormtrooper complete. This is a very useful minifigure for making a Force Unleashed mock, as he or they, if you have more than one, fight against Galen Merrick, aka Starkiller, and it can also work well for a Mandalorian-based mock as well. All in all, both these minifigures are a very nice addition to Luke's LEGO collection. Moff Gideon definitely looks much better than the official LEGO version of him, although regarding the Incinerator, well at this point in time, LEGO hasn't actually made an official minifigure of him yet. Now regarding our personal headcanon, we don't consider the Mandalorian series as canon for ourselves because we like to believe that Return of the Jedi in 4 ABY should be the happy ending of the Star Wars story, while the Mandalorian series starts 5 years after at 9 ABY. This is simply our personal preference and the way we manage to enjoy Star Wars for ourselves, along with mixing most of the expanded universe and some parts of official canon together before the events of Episode 6. The only things we consider as canon for ourselves from the Mandalorian series are certain backstories of ships, planets, characters, and other aspects that are based before the Return of the Jedi, which in this case would be Moff Gideon's backstory in the Incinerator Stormtrooper type, as was seen in the Force Unleashed game. Anyway guys, this is it on the minifigure review and I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to check out our other videos and subscribe. The link for our minifigure build playlist will be down below, as well as the links to our mock and set review playlists. Also, we hope you enjoy the minifigure slideshow now at the end. Anyway, remember guys, God is awesome, may the Force be with you always, and Razer will see you in another video. You Rebel Scum.